Just sit right back and hear them tell the tale of a podcast crew who gather around their mighty drink to give their point of view. As man is a panel fire, he shows that he has fun, and Donny, our host, will jump along, guiding us through the storm, guiding us through the storm. Big T's our rock, he keeps us true, he often gets his say, and just alive he knows the girls when everything dragons win, and everything dragons win. The Mad Dragon podcast is a journey unforeseen, with Tasman and Donny Tudor, and there's Big T and Coco, just the start, Mazda and the other crew, here on the Mad Dragon podcast.
Well, good day, Dragons fans. I'm Big T, and this is, it's not behind enemy lines, but well, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? It would be behind enemy lines, but we haven't got any behind enemy lines. This is the grand final version of the Mad Dragon podcast. We've made the Reggies, Billy.
Yeah, let's go. I'm buying my grand final ticket, unlike the other 16 teams in the actual NRL comp. So
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So we had a we're playing the Warriors, who absolutely pumped Parramatta last week. We beat Parramatta 24-18, I think it was. But the Warriors pumped them last week, 42. What was it, 42-10 or something?
Yeah. It might have been a couple more tries towards the end of the game. I'll just have a look now. But it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was a ridiculous game for a semi-final, 42-14. So
42-14, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, far out. Oh, wow. They're a much stronger team with Tanner Boyd back in the side. That's going to be the big talking point for us this weekend is how we can contain their spine. I mean, Luke Hanson's a bit of an unknown. Only people who really watch reserve grade would know how he plays. I'm not one of those people, but you've got Sam Healy there, Tyne Tuapiki and Tanner Boyd in that 1, 7 and 9, and that's going to be lethal. And we need to stop that this Sunday to win the game. So it's going to be really important.
But to beat the Warriors 2 weeks ago to give us a free walk into the grand final, But the Warriors finished the season 11 points clear of the Dragons with 47 points, 21 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. And the draw was against us. So, it was a 4 and against for the Warriors. Where are we? 797 for, 386 against. And the Dragons were 673 for and 564 against. So the Warriors were 411 difference in their for and against.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I haven't looked at any of their scores now. I'm afraid to. I don't know how well they defended or how well they attacked, but far out. That is fucking amazing shit. Like you wouldn't see that in.
It's got to be some sort of record. 47, 11 points clear. That's got to be some sort of record.
11 points clear, and the fact that their difference is 411, like that is just outrageous.
Well, we scored 132 tries, and we were second on the ladder to the Warriors. They scored 154 tries. They were first. 96 goals for us, we were fourth. And the Warriors, 116 goals. They were first. And we both kicked a field goal. That's not a lot of difference. It's 22 tries difference. That's a lot of points. 88 points. But talking about points, Jonah Glover scored 222 points this year. I think he finished third, maybe. 22 try assists. So that's 22 is all right. It's pretty high. Cody Ramsey scored 22 try assists as well. So he had a good year, Cody Ramsey.
Yeah, he did. Very much so. That's one we got to try and keep for next year for our top 30. But that's up to Mr. Flanagan and
Yeah.
Daniel Anderson. So, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, Cody Ramsey's just unreal return this year. I know he returned last year, but this year finally got a proper preseason. And
finally, he did.
The time to actually come back and return to his form. And, well, he quite literally did. And I really hope we don't let him go because I want to see him return to first grade for us. I don't want to see him return for anyone else. After that, I don't know. But, yeah, that's what we need to keep him for. So,
yeah. Ramsey also made 22 line breaks and ran for 2,834 metres. So, wasn't too bad for the year.
Yeah, he's a great player. I think
keeping you up, Bill.
Yeah, no. Just been exhausted all week. That's all. And I enjoy talking about this stuff. Cody Ramsey before he copped that. Was it ulcer somewhere? Some
ulcerative colitis.
Yes, some really bad condition. He was our fullback, and when he was there at fullback for us, it's probably when he was playing his best footy. Like his attack was great. Just the spark around him was really nice to see. And we can't let him go to the bloody freaking Roosters.
Roosters, that's right. Him or Sloan.
Out of the teams to let him go to, that would be the last one on the list to let him go. So, I mean, we should at least offer him a 1-year deal. Not the training trial. The training trial won't do it. I think we know that. So, yeah, I guess we just got to throw a year at him at least, and just hope he stays.
Yeah, Ben Rumble's our I'll bring up the team and I'll get you to run through the team just quickly, Bill. Well, there's a knock-on effect. New South Wales Rugby League Cup 2025, Sunday, September 28th, 3:15. So you can only watch it on Bar TV, I think, unless you're there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but I'm just going through that Dragons team there, Bill.
Yeah. Well, we've got fullback is obviously the Cody Ramsey.
Yeah.
Our wingers are Matthew Feeney and Jess Williams. Hayden Buchanan's in the centres along with Tyler Peckham-Harris, who is quite small in size, but he's got effort and determination. So that's something to look out for. The halves are obviously the constant that never really changes, which is Jonah Glover and Lachlan Ilias. Then in the front row, we have Blake Laurie. Our 9 is Connor Mulhausen, who's been great for us in reserves. Pretty consistent player all around. Other front row is Ben Murdoch-Masila. So we've got some more NRL experience in now for this big occasion. Mm-hmm. And then the back row is the Raymond, who's huge, and Nick Sugranis, who just returns from injury and didn't look like he missed a beat these last 2 games or so. So, yeah, that's a big starting side as well. We got Jacob Webster, who personally I haven't seen much of, but, yeah, he seems decent. Our bench is Halle Finau. I'm not good with the names. Sorry.
Finau's right.
Ryan Hutchison, Hame Sele, and Cyrus Stanley Trail. And our reserves are Cade Reid, Isaiah Fangalilo, what's his name? Fafita.
Viliami.
Mate, there's so many Fafitas, it's not funny.
Oh, no, that's right, yeah. You get them all wrong.
Jared Treeweek, and our Hazim on the reserves. And the coach is Willie Talau. Obviously, there's a couple of players missing. Jet Lou's not playing. Locko's not playing. And Jacob Hallingar, who is not playing. All wish them speedy recoveries. I know Hallingar, who got his appendix removed, which is I haven't been through it, so I don't know what it's like. But I've seen my mates, and they said they hated it when it happened. So yeah, that's something that obviously needs to happen. And
Yeah.
I hope he comes back for preseason strong. And obviously, Loco got injured during the game. So I hope they're both doing all right. And I hope they recover quickly because, mate, they're going to be huge for us in first grade next year, both of them.
100%. Yeah. But our top try scorer this year was Ben Rumble, who only played 10 games, and he's not in this game. And our second highest try scorer this year was Sione Finau. He scored 11 tries in 12 games. Glover and Sagranis both scored 9 tries. So, yeah, Connor Mulhausen there, whopping 806 tackles this year.
Yeah.
So he's a tackleaholic, that kid.
Yeah, he doesn't stop, which is really good, especially for reserve grade. His line speed's pretty strong, from what I think at least. I'm not too sure. I only get to watch the highlights, so I can only tell from that. But
same here.
Yeah, I've always liked him. I mean, I don't think he's a certain first grader, and I don't think he will be. But it's just a good little depth player that you have there just in case. And yeah, all the best to him. He deserves.
Yeah.
I think he's been the captain at one point. I don't know if he's the captain this weekend, but I guess I think Cody Ramsey's the captain at the moment. So yeah, they've both done a great job for the reserves this year.
And Willie Tellau's done an outstanding job with this team this year.
Yeah,
he's had players in and out because of injury, and he's just done a great job.
Yeah, I mean, he has, because this is 2 teams now. Last year, the SG ball team that went on a roll. I mean, they barely lost the game, and when they did, it wasn't by much. And they went on and smacked the Dogs in the grand final. Now, this year, he's been placed with a bigger task, and he's now the coach of the New South Wales Cup team, and he's taken them to a grand final. So, in all honesty, I wish that he would have been one of our assistant coaches, but fortunately it doesn't turn out that way. We've got Michael Ennis instead. But hopefully Willie Tellau stays, because if it doesn't end up working out with Shane Flanagan, which I hope it does.
I was just about to say, is Shane Flanagan looking over his shoulder?
I hope he stays, because it takes more than 2 years to freaking rebuild a club that's been put in shambles by the board and previous coaches.
Yeah.
I think that Willie Tellau would be the next best option, and he seems to have proven in lower grades that he can coach. So, yeah, he wouldn't be a bad assistant coach, I would have thought. But yeah, he's done well. I hope
we just re-signed Flanagan, didn't we, for another couple of years?
What's that? Sorry,
we just re-signed Flano for another couple of years, didn't we?
Yeah, last towards the end of the year, towards the end of the season, we extended him, which I think is the right decision. Obviously, the results have to start coming, because some fans are a bit more impatient than others. Not taking a dig at anyone. You want to see results from your team. We all want to see the Dragons getting to winning. I think so does Shane Flanagan. He understands the club. He's played for the club. He's been a coach there before. Yeah. I think he's the right man to do it. I think the way he's brought up these players through reserve grade, such as Loco, Hamish, Gillen, Lycan, all these kids that have debuted this year, or last year at least, and got more this year. It's just so good to see, and we have not seen that from any other coach. I could tell you that Anthony Griffin's Dragons side was Aaron Woods and freaking Poasa Famasili in the starting front row, which
that's right.
Yeah, that's not building towards the future. At least this is. I think the next best thing that Shane Flanagan would have to do is just get a marquee half.
Yeah.
If you get Tyron Wishart or Jonah Pezzett, obviously preferably Tyron Wishart, because he's played with us before.
Junior, yeah.
I don't think Jonah will come to the Dragons because Braithen Astor's his manager, and he's
had a bit of trouble with Ilias.
Yeah, one of his players hasn't played that much this year. So, look, we need one quality half. I think we're one quality half, one quality backline player, and one quality forward away from the top 8.
But there's been talk this year, Billy, about next year, the 18th man in this game, Cade Reid. Being an NRL prospect.
I expect him to debut next year, but I don't know if he'll be ready or not. Like with Hayden this year, I don't mind him. I thought he put effort in, but it's clear to me that it really was like green. Like he wasn't as physical because obviously he's a kid going up against freaking players like Jesse Iranian and who was Panthers centers are irrelevant, to be honest. I don't really remember him, but
Tago and Casey McLean.
I mean, Casey's been playing for 3 years now, which is he's a freak of nature. So there's just something about the way he plays that's really good. So he's had a hard task, but you can't really blame him. He's gone in and done what he can, and I think there's a huge future there. We just got to look to keep playing him because there's no other way he's going to get better without first grade. So, yeah,
we've got so many kids coming through. It just looks good for the future, doesn't it?
It really does, and I really hope Cade Reid feels his potential because we need a homegrown half. That is a freak of nature. We can't buy one. We need to produce. So
I'll have to.
Or Isaiah Fungalilo, I don't know if he's a fullback but I think he's got attacking threat. So maybe he could play 6, but we just have to produce. I think that's as simple as that, and that's why we might have to be a bit patient.
Look! He's finally turned up. Hey, finally! Jesus, where did we go for 15 minutes?
I told you I'd be a bit late.
How are you, Jess? We're just going through this Dragon side. We've talked about Ilias and Glover. Who else did we talk about? We talked about Cade Reid.
Cade Reid.
Yeah, we've just gone through that team. We're missing a few big players there. I think he's gone. He's gone. He's disappeared on us. Anyway, hopeless. I don't know. He must be still on holidays. I'm not sure.
I have no idea. I wouldn't have a clue. So
I might run through this Warrior side if we can get maybe when Jess comes back. But I'll just run through this Warrior side. You got Tane Tuapiki and Sete 2 and Edward Cossey. Edward Cossey had a massive game up in the first grade about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So if to watch him. Leah Tower and Graham Tafua in the centres. Don't know much about those guys. Jess might know a bit about him, but he's back.
He's going
Hanson and who is?
Graham Taufa.
They get them all. Hanson and Boyd. I remember Hanson's song back in the 90s. Remember? Was that his song? Hanson?
No idea.
Anyway, Luke Hanson, it wasn't Mbop. Bunty Afoa, Samuel Healy, and Tanner Stower Smith. I think Bunty Afoa got Stower Smith's hair because Stower Smith has got a shiny head. Oh,
different looking side to the one that played 2 weeks ago because
they
were eliminated the same weekend that the NRL team.
Yeah. Kalis Faialofa, Eddie Iremaya Tavia, and Kalani going. I don't know where he's going, but he's locking the scrum.
He's going to be crying at the end of the game.
He's going to. That's a good one. I like it. Makaya Taufu, Tom Arley, and Jet Cleary on the bench. They haven't named an 18th man, a 15th man, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, they've got Geronimo Doyle's the 18th man, and Toby Crosby, and that's it. That's all they've got. But it is a very different looking side that we beat 2 weeks ago, Jess.
Yeah, as we said, the team that the first grade team got eliminated by the Panthers in the NRL finals. So Tanner Stower Smith, Samuel Healy, and Tanner Boyd have all dropped back to this team.
Yeah, a really different team, isn't it?
And we've got a different team. Paul Halangahu come down with stomach pain last week, and he got his appendix removed.
Yeah, must be something in the watering Wollongong because it's the second one at the Dragons. Yeah, Bobby Lowe got the first one at the start of the season. So. Yeah, well, it would be. It's a big out. It would be a big out.
And Loco Tonga.
But the good thing is we can just replace him with experience, and I think Blake Laurie and Ben Murdoch-Masila are very handy in reserve grade, especially. I mean, Blake Laurie every time he goes to reserve grade seems to carve up. He always gets about 180 meters. So, it's like for like placements. I mean, the other two have a bigger future. I mean that's clear as day. But Murdoch-Masila's experience, and so is Blake Laurie. So that could really get us over the line on the weekend, and I'm hoping it does. Didn't
they say Laurie wouldn't play again after he was on the drip?
I don't know. He's there. They've named him. But we've got Fafita in the team too. So it could be a ruse. And the other player that's bitten is Jet Lou. I think he was our highest running forward this year. So he's going to be a bit of a loss.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what's up with Loco? Knee or something, isn't it?
MCL.
Yeah.
MCL. Lucky it's not an ACL.
So he should be back for pre-season.
Yeah.
That's good. It's not a quick looking front row, is it?
Not necessarily. not necessarily.
Do their job.
Yeah. I mean, Hame Sele has got great leg speed, so him coming onto the field will be a great injection. I think Hame Sele last year wasn't keen because he got injured a bit and he had his health scare, and we didn't get to see much of him. This year we didn't get to see much of him either. But then what we did see of him was his running, and it was very powerful, and he got quick play the balls. So yeah, he's going to be huge.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up starting.
Yeah, I think someone brought that up before. Todd Bigglesworth brought up before. He was saying it looks like a slow front row. How much Sally's not starting. He was excellent last game.
You could move Ben Murdoch-Masila to 13 and put Hame Sele in the front row. That still gives us a good middle.
Yeah. And they might do that because
Ben Murdoch-Masila's last game for the club as well, potentially. Well,
yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I think he's retiring, right?
I think he'll stay around in some sort of capacity, though.
Yeah. No, I think he's got some role with the Dragons already. So, yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah, we had Matty Elliott on the show a couple of years ago, and he was talking about cultural improvement at the club, like talking about – and Ben Murdoch-Masila's brought a different type of culture, but he's bringing in the Tongan, the Samoan, the Fijian, all those players that are there. He's bringing in all their cultures. So the Dragons are getting to learn about different cultures from different countries. Yeah, Ian Johnson said Blocker will clean them up. I'm sure he will. He was out. He only played, I think it was 5 or 6 games for the reserve grade side, but he was 155 metres a game, so he's doing his job down there.
And Hayden Buchanan comes in after playing the last 5 weeks in first grade as well.
Yeah. Matt Feeney was there as well. He was up in grade,
He got a
and then
hat-trick.
he dropped back. Yeah, it looks like a pretty strong side, even without.
Doesn't it not irk you seeing Cody Ramsey touring the Roosters facilities? Why
It
are we not
does.
offering him a contract?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it baffles me, Jess. He's come back from his ulcerated colitis, or whatever I think that was called, but he's come back bigger and better than he was when he left.
Yep. And Roosters and Para, he's already toured the Roosters facilities. Parramatta's interested.
Yeah. Zach Lomax on one wing, him on the other, because they won't move Iongi.
So they've got Ox on the other wing.
That's right. Where are they going to put him? It's like Sione Finau. He's our second top try scorer this year with 11 tries in the reserve grade. But where's the Otti Canberra?
I reckon there could be I reckon he could find himself on the wing because we saw the way the Raiders exited the finals. Their right side defence was shocking. Matthew Timoko. So you might see Tamale move to centre and Finau on the wing. Or Savage and Stewart on the wings next year and Tamale in the centres. Because Ricky Stewart will probably be wondering why he didn't fix that all year, because they could have still been in the comp.
Well, I think Ian Johnson's talking about why we're letting Ramsey go. Is there still talk about Chevy Stewart coming to the Dragons?
It's gone cold.
It's gone cold. It's like last week's pork pie. Gone cold. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Ian. Ramsey's position to play is pretty good. He scores.
Scored was brilliant. That one he scored on the belt.
Yeah, that's right. But he scores long range tries time and time again, doesn't he?
He's very similar to Sloan, but I think he's a better defender than Sloan. If you could,
yeah,
they're similar build. If you could say that. I'm surprised Tyrell Sloan's not down there. Maybe he played too much first grade.
I'm not sure what the qualifications are to play reserve grade.
You got to play so many games through the year.
That's right. Yeah.
He's played a lot of first grade though, Sloan, this year, hasn't he? So
yeah. Buchanan played 5 games this year, and the others have played 2 or 3 games. Most of them have been up.
Probably the most.
Selle, he played up a few times. I don't think he had a bad year this year. Him and Michael Molo. I thought Michael Molo had a good year this year.
Yep, but he's moving on.
Yeah, we've got 16 players moving on or something. It's a big lot of players that are moving on.
That's what we need. He's got to try something else. We said we needed to clean out, but the question is, who we buy next? Who are we going to buy?
Oh, there's not many. There's a lot of players out there for 2025, but there's a real heap of player for 26, for 27, I should say, 26 and 27. Not many next year, but 2027 looks like going to be if we've got money then, we're going to go on a spending spree.
It's going to be harder because there's a new team coming in.
Exactly right. And then there's going to be a new team coming in after that as well, but I think that's sort of seemed to have gone cold as well, the Papua New Guinea bid. Yeah. So he asked this question before. What happened to Ben Rumble? I think he went to Manly mid-season.
North Queensland.
Oh, North Queensland mid-season. So
probably couldn't say a club.
Yeah, maybe not. But his brother, Toby.
Top try. Not be on free-to-air TV or anything like that, Big T.
Unfortunately, but I'm not going to pay $115 or something.
$6.95 for 48 hours subscription.
Okay, $6.95. Well, maybe get that, guys. Bar TV, go and check it out.
And if we win, we're on grand final day, Big T.
We are. You'll be up there. We can go through all the grades and Yeah, so I don't know how much more we can talk about our Dragons here, by Jess. So where are we? Is there any news and rumours?
News and rumors, yes. Well, we had our player of the sorry, we had the Dragons medal last Tuesday night, Big T,
Ah, yes, we did. We did.
and well, let's run through the winners. So the Dragons medal for the NRL, Clint Gutherson. What are your thoughts on that?
It was. Early year, Clint was absolutely flying. He slowed down towards the end, but he was probably in our top three. He's going to be up there this year for us.
When we won games, he was highly involved, wasn't he?
Oh, 100%. He was throwing it around. He was just there. You know, he's doing a typical fullback's role. If there was going to be an offload, he was going to be there. But yeah, good on him, mate. Good on him. Come to the club first year and takes out the medal.
And the NRLW Player of the Year goes to Maddie Mulhall.
Oh, 100%. I loved it. We had her on the show earlier this year, and lovely girl. But she goes hard every week.
It's a breakout year too. It's the first starting role. And...
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I'd like to see her in a 13 role myself, but and get a couple of big boppers up front. She's not the biggest girl in the world, is she? She's not a huge girl.
She's definitely had a breakout year, and she's re-signed with the club as well for a couple more years.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Crossy does going forward with that team as well. The rest of the award winners, just bring them up. So the members player of the year is also Guffo, the Red B members player of the year.
Good on him, yes.
And for the NRLW, who else? Tegan Berry.
She's loved by everybody. She's got if she signed like long term with the Dragons, she's going to be a cult hero at the Dragons. If she's not already a cult hero at the Dragons.
Well, Crossy's already challenged her to get better next year, so let's see what she can do. He thinks he can turn her into that Origin player we know that she can be, because there's tries that she can score that no one else in the game can.
There is. She's another one that scores the long range tries. She gets outside the centre, she's gone. You're not going to catch her. If there's any room between the centre and the wing, you're not going to catch her. She's gone. Yeah.
Another award winners.
There you go.
New South Wales Cup Coaches Award. Cody Ramsey.
Yeah. Again, we were talking about him earlier and all the good things he's done for the team and what he's gone through. It's a fairy tale story, isn't it? It's a fairy tale story for him to go
better win the grand final on Sunday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
he's the captain.
Yeah, good on him.
New South Wales Cup Player of the Year. The last 2 years, this award winner has moved on. Last year it was Savelio Tamale, Big T. This year it's Jonah Glover.
Not gone as well. He's going to South Sydney. How many halves does South Sydney want?
They got Walker, Sullivan, Humphreys.
They got all of
them. Jersey Flag Paul McGregor Trophy Player of the Year for the Jersey Flag goes to Isaiah Fagalilo.
Good on him. Good on him. What nationality is he? Is he Italian or something?
Samoan or something?
Samoan.
Well,
it'd be Fungalillo then, wouldn't it? If it was not Fagalilo. If he was Italian, it'd be Fagalilo. If he's Samoan or Tongan, it'd be Fungalillo.
All right. The emerging talent. So this is pretty much the rookie of the year. For the NRL, no surprise, Hamish Stewart.
Oh, 100%. That's right. Ian Johnson. Got there before you. Got there before you, mate.
And in the NRLW, it went to Trinity Tawanei.
Nice. She had a good season. She had a good breakout, a good first season, didn't she? It was her first season in the NRLW. So
she come in and
yeah. And she's not Alexis's sister. Alexis is her sister.
The Immortals Trophy went to Damien Cook.
Well, he's getting to that sort of stage of life, isn't he? He's almost an immortal. Sorry. But yeah, good stuff. Yeah.
The Community Involvement Award. So these two are heavily involved when there's school visits, clinics for young boys and girls. These two right in the thick of it. Every week you see stories about it. But congratulations to Ryan Couchman and Keely Brown, Big T.
Yeah, you see them all the time. They're out with the school students. They're out in the training paddock with the kids. It's good to see our next generation of footballers teaching the generation after them. You know what I mean? Passing down the information, what they know and what they can teach you.
Yep. For the second year running, the Mark Coyne Trophy goes to Ben Murdoch-Masilla.
He's huge at the club. Like I said before, he runs the cultural side of the Dragons and brings in the Tongan, the Samoan, Fijian, Papua New Guinean cultures and foods.
And the NRLW Coaches Award went to Keely Brown. A big year from her too. I think it was her best year.
I thought it was her best year as well. She made some massive hits.
Averaging 200 meters, just under 200 meters a game as well.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. And she was only brought into the side because Bobby Law was out, wasn't she? No,
Keely Brown's been with us for 4 years.
Oh, there you go. That's how much I pay notice.
This is her fifth campaign.
Ian Johnson said they've given Humphreys permission to test the market. Well, South, that is.
I think that Brandon Smith will end up being sacked, so the way that's going as well.
Brandon Smith? What about Victor? Victor the Inflictor.
They were going to sack him. It's only Robbo that saved him.
10-game stand down with no pay.
But yet he's allowed to go play for the Poms?
That's all right. Let him play for the Poms. It's a different game. It's a different competition.
The Roosters put the ban on him, not the NRL, yeah.
Well, maybe the NRL come out and say he can't play. But it's going to be. I think it's going to be a great series, the Ashes series. New coach, new team, and the Poms are actually flying at the moment in their international team. So.
Yep. Another news and rumor. So the Queensland women's coaching job has been shortlisted to 4 coaches. Mm-hmm. They did offer Titans coach Karen Murphy the role. She's declined. She wants to focus on coaching the Titans, which is fair enough. They see it as a full-time gig. New South Wales won the series this year, Big T. So we know that so
Queensland won the last game.
Yes. So the 4 contenders are Meg Ward, who was on the coaching staff a couple of years back with us. She has been on the Queensland coaching staff before. And
she's not coaching? She's coaching now anyway? She's coaching anywhere now?
I don't think so. I think she's an assistant somewhere there. I'm not sure which club. Matt Ballon. Remember Matt Ballon?
Yeah, Matt Ballon. Yeah, I've seen him in the coach's box. Seen him in the coach's box somewhere.
He's at the Broncos. I think he's Maguire's assistant. I'm not too sure, but he's
in Trent Maguire's assistant.
Yeah, I think he might be the other one. I'm not 100% sure. He works somewhere at one of those clubs. Mm-hmm. Crossy's on a short list.
Ooh, okay. But they play their competition before their competition starts, don't they?
The thing is, I'm all for Crossy to get the spot. The thing is,
takes away from us.
Have to fly into Queensland.
Takes away from us, doesn't it?
Our preseason is when the Origin's on, so it can't be a full-time thing if he takes that job. I mean, Scott Prince is the other one in contention. Well, Scott Prince makes sense because he works at the Broncos, so
that's right.
He's there already.
That's right. But it's Queensland, isn't it?
Yeah. So would you like to see Crossy get it? Would you like to see a Scott Prince or a Matt Mallon?
I think we can start pre-season without our head coach. You can
You think
start
Sammy can
pre-season
run
without.
the training? Yeah.
You can start pre-season without your head coach. You've got your assistant coaches there to run your team. And then they run your team for the first 3 or 4 weeks. Right, they run your team, and then your head coach comes in and runs over the top of you. So
Well, Piggy's the assistant. Piggy can run training, you reckon?
Piggy doesn't even run. But yeah, I think you can start pre-season without your head coach. He'll come in first and talk to the girls. He'll tell them what he expects from them, and then he'll go away if he gets a job for Queensland. Keep an eye on training. Assistant coaches are training the team, taking them to wander sandhills, running up down those sandhills at Cronulla. That's a terrible
phone calls.
That's right. And then Billy's back with his Greek flag. And then he comes back in 3 or 4 weeks' time after the state of origin's over and starts running the team. So
because if we want to, the only thing is we know how big a job he's got to do with this team if he wants to make them improve next year. It's a huge job.
If he gets it, good luck to him, and good luck to us. If he doesn't get it, well, he'll be there. He'll be there to run the. Yeah, I did say that, Biggie. I don't know. I haven't seen Piggy run for a while.
Speaking of Piggy, he got named Pathways lead and recruitment.
He did. So that'll be good for him. Is he still running the 2 roles? He'll run the 2 roles already.
The 2. Yeah, he'll still be assistant coach.
Not eating 2 roles. Not eating 2 roles. He'll still be assistant coach for the NRLW.
Yeah. I thought you were making a joke.
Always making jokes, mate. Always.
We can ask Billy if you want what he thinks of it.
Thinks of what? He's eating. He can't talk. He's got his mouth full of food. He's just had his Tuesday night barbecue.
Yeah, snag.
With Paul Vaughan.
With some Slovaki.
Yeah.
Is it Luke Brooks barbecue?
I know what you got.
Yeah.
I love Greek food.
It's Luke Brooks barbecue, Big T.
Luke Brooks' barbecue. He did win a barbecue at West Tigers, didn't he?
That was his farewell gift.
It was a farewell gift.
Matt Duffy saw that and ran. So
so it'll be interesting to see how that works out with Crossy, and good congratulations to Piggy Riddell as well on that role.
Yeah, we just run through the award winners on Saturday night. What night was it? Tuesday night. And there wasn't any big surprises, was there?
Well, a lot of people expected Tegan Berry to be Player of the Year, but the suspension would have hurt her chances, I think.
100%, that's right. But that was an up and down one because of but it was good to see those players get the awards.
Yeah, fair play to Madison Mulhall. She stood up, so credit to her, and hopefully it's a better year for both sides next year. Far out, pick up. Yeah.
Thank you, Billy, our travelling reporter. Tarek Sims retired too, yes.
He did. Great career.
Yeah,
I'll always remember him for what he did in that final at Suncorp.
Oh,
that was one of the best games I've ever seen.
Yeah. I think another good game he played was against the Titans at Dick Bischoff Abel or whatever else at Toowoomba.
Conrad Horrell, yeah.
He owned Conrad on that day, yeah.
Remember when he ran over Corbin in that final?
Yeah, 3 times or something. He scored 3 tries.
And then his big sister Ruan was on the sideline. They asked her, what's going on here?
Yeah, Weet-Bix.
Vegemite on Weet-Bix.
Vegemite on Weet-Bix. How good is that? Yeah, good luck to Tarek and whatever he does.
I'd love it. It would be great if he can come back to the club in some role. I'd love to see him.
But you can't bring all the old boys back, Jess.
He'd be great.
I'd
like to see him stay involved. I'm sure he'll stay involved in the game as per the rest of his family have done.
He's got girls, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be coaching the girls team up at if he's back down in Gerringong.
Well, his brother runs Group 7 rugby league down here.
He does. I hear call Ashton all the time on the radio down here, talking about
doing a great job.
He's doing a great job. Group 7 rugby league down, he's flying. We've got some great teams.
And the Group 7 grand finals on this weekend. Kiama versus Shell Harbour.
Yes. Be good to see.
The Knights versus the Sharks.
Good stuff. Kiama Knights nearly won everything this year in the Group 7 rugby league. A lot of the lower grades, a lot of the junior grades they've won, so they've got a good side. They've got a good club down there.
Yeah.
Up there for me anyway.
Oh, yeah, and another news and rumour. So Mark Nwangani Tawasi's told the Roosters next year will be his last year.
It's all a ruse, mate. It's all a ruse. It's all a ruse, but that's a rugby player anyway, wasn't he? So
He'll still
he
make
was
the Roosters books for 2 years.
He wants to go back and play in the World Cup because it's here in a couple of years, the Rugby World Cup.
He doesn't want to play World Cup for Australia, like rugby league. Will he be on the plane? We won't be on the plane now, will he?
He's been the form winner of the comp this year, though. He's on form. He's still got to be, but he's only here for next year. Would you pick someone like that?
Yeah, probably.
That's
right. Yeah,
that's it. I mean, this year, to be fair,
he's got
probably
top
2 wingers in the comp.
Maybe. They have the Roosters.
Yeah.
The Roosters have the top 2 wingers in the comp?
Yeah, best combination. Best winger
combination. I think so as well.
Yeah.
It is. He's a freak, but some of the tries he scored, you look at him and go, how? How did you score that try? Like, you're scratching your head going, he's a fucking magician.
He's I've never seen that one he scored against the Bulldogs. I've never seen a try better than that.
The hop. He hopped on one leg and then
over
kicked
the top. Yeah.
Crazy. So is that all, Jez? Is that all you got, Jez?
Yeah. Well, you want to go through some tips then?
We can. We go through some
and I just
NRL tips.
There's a typhoon over in the Philippines. My family's it's about to hit Southeast Asia, and the Philippines is part of that. So
yeah. You just got any time.
We're all safe. Stay safe. They're doing it tough without any power at the moment.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Stay safe.
So you got out just in time, Jess. You come out
in Sydney on Sunday morning.
Wow. And it must have been the gods must have been angry you left. They were angry you left, mate. You should not have left the Philippines. Yeah. Anyway. So where are we? We're going to go through some NRL tips. There's 2 games this weekend. Grand final qualifiers.
Yep. Oh, how the fuck are the Sharks there?
And the Friday night games.
Good footy. The Sharks are playing very good footy at the moment.
Storming the Sharks.
Someone's got to put it to an end. Please, no more.
The Melbourne Storm are taking a big gamble with Jerome Hughes, aren't they?
Huge gamble. I seen him the other day. There's a photo of him, and he's got this. I don't know what
He'll need the Mal Meninga.
That's right. It was nothing like the Mal Meninga one. It was just like a bit of cotton. And I said, he's going to need a bigger one than that. And Mal Meninga's one was like this big around his arm. It was bigger than the goalpost back then. I remember playing when there was just leather around the goalpost.
Pappenhausen's a big in for him too.
Big Pappy.
In time, at least Tyron Wishart's there on the bench to cover, just in case anything happens. I mean, he's still a handy player.
Do you expect Jerome Hughes to play?
He wants to play, but I don't think Bellamy would be that silly and play him if he's not right.
But it's for a grand final qualifying match. Like if he doesn't play and they lose, did he miss the opportunity? That's right. Like,
Yeah,
a big
I
call.
think he's only got one game in him.
It's a big call.
I guess you got to be smart about it. I mean, realistically, Storm could still very much win comfortably without Hughes. The fact that they got
Right.
Grant and Pappenhausen back in the last couple of weeks. Although I think he wants to play his full team because Sharks have been doing so well the past couple of weeks. He doesn't want to take the risk.
Oh,
But
yeah.
The Sharks are a very good chance here.
If it was-
They've been playing an exciting brand of footy at the moment.
if it was me personally, I'd rest Hughes and I'd keep him out because you probably need him more for a grand final. And I guess if they do end up losing, well, there's not much you can do except you can't. It was a hard decision to make. So, I mean, you're only doing what you think's best for the team at the time, and decision is the final decision. So, I guess we'll see come Thursday night when the final, the updated teams come out, and then again on Friday if there's any changes. So, yeah, it should be a good match.
Are Storm favourites because Hughes is playing?
No.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Melbourne is still the premiership
You
favourites.
think they'll be favourites even if Hughes
I
wasn't
wouldn't go
playing?
the Sharks that far. Here's the odds: Storm are 137. The Sharks
Yeah.
are 309.
309. I know that's got
Sharks are
to
better
come
than
in. That's got to come in towards the start of the game.
Tell
I'm
you
going
what,
the Sharks. I think they got a huge chance the way they're playing at the moment.
I'm going the Sharks as well. I don't
The
think
Storm just got
I don't
past
think
the dog.
And if Hughes plays, the Sharks have got to target that arm,
yeah.
don't they?
I
They
mean,
do.
When you grab that arm and swing him around by that arm, he's not going to be
He's
playing
gone.
much longer. Like,
yeah.
just pull on that, yank on that arm. I'd be doing
run
it
at
every day of the week. No, in the tackle. If he's trying to palm you off, grab that arm and just yank it off. I'd be doing it every day of the week.
Something that Sharks have done in the final series has looked like Craig Fitzgibbon football because all year the defense has been on and off, and this is how they've been the past few years. They get to the finals, and you can still see the mishaps in defense. The last two games, barely anything that went through them. Like Corey Horsburgh's try was pure work, and their other try was, I think Raiders' other try was off a couple of penalties in a row. So, I mean, if they play based on defense, they could win. Same with Storm. I think it'll be brutal. I think it'll be so tight. Like, I think it'll be the tightest game. Obviously, a bit of bias comes in because I don't want Sharks to win at all. I don't want to see them go through again. Just because
You don't want them in the grand final.
Oh,
No,
Billy. Jesus. Breaks the lucky.
Yeah, I was saying sorry for that, but I don't think it was but I think that's more for the Sharks, that one. So
Yeah, right, yeah.
But-
Well, I think the Sharks are a huge chance in this one.
The way Nico,
yes.
I've never seen Nico Hines play with so much confidence.
Do you think he's got over his finals fear?
yes, and
He looks like he's
think-
owning the big moments, and that's what he's needed to do.
Yeah, I think
Well, I
I think Hines and Trindle have communicated really well in the finals. You can
And
tell
Blake
they're
Brayley
not-
had a dummy half.
they're not interrupting each other like they did before. They're playing so much more freely. It's just ridiculous. Like, yeah, I mean, great team, and I think they win the grand final this year. It'd be a bit rough for me, but yeah, they've done well, and they probably end up deserving it. Although now I'm going for the Broncos to win. I don't think
That is the next game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Storm, but not with confidence. Something about the Sharks just might make them win, but I'm going Storm. I think Craig Bellamy might have enough to get him over the line.
I think Cronulla and that great player, that absolutely fantastic future immortal. Billy Burns. He's in the second row. Yeah. How good. What a trial. I've been saying for years that Billy Burns is a great a great second rower.
He just needed
I-
some coach.
I even compared him to Steve Menzies. He just needed a Cliffy Lyons.
He's a ball player.
He just needed a Cliffy Lyons. If he had a Cliffy Lyons, he would have been as good as Steve Menzies. He can still be. He's playing second rower in a grand final qualifier. Good on him, mate. Good on you, Billy. Well done, mate.
He's only 23, Big T.
I know he's only 23. He's done everything. He's been everywhere. He's the everywhere man. No, good on you, Billy.
Thank you.
And Jess Calhoun's come on in great bounds for Cronulla.
He's got Cameron McInnes about him as well. A little bit.
He's a great. I said 2 or 3 years ago there was him, Keogh Weeks, and I think Wirramoo Gregor. I was saying are the three future NRL players.
Parramatta's let him go, Big T. Wirramoo Gregor.
I'd jump on him for a cheap price. I'd jump on him cheap.
Yeah, he seems a good player. I just haven't. We haven't got to see much of
Sharks by 2. There'll be nothing in it.
No, there won't be. Sharks by 4, Bill. What do you reckon?
I'm not tipping Sharks. I never will. They could win. It terrifies me that they probably might, especially because they can play well against Melbourne in Melbourne. No,
exactly right.
I can't go Cronulla, but yeah, I'm gonna go Melbourne. But that's just because of want, not because of thinking.
that's with your heart, Billy.
You just don't want Cronulla in the grand final. You want Melbourne there again.
With your heart, not your head. All right, the next game, boys. The next game. How in hell did Penrith get there? They were last after 12 weeks. Last after 12 weeks.
And now they're just 2 games away from going for 5 premierships in a row, Big T. 2 games away.
How? Did they start the year? We're going to lose 6 of our first 7. We're going to be last after round 12.
They want a different challenge.
And we're going to win the comp. That's right. They wanted a different challenge.
They planned it.
They did.
We'll do it outside the top 4.
Oh, that's right. We'll do it from outside. First time to do it from outside the top 4. Manly were the last team that went close from winning it outside
Bulldogs
the top 4.
Last team.
Bulldogs, there you go. And they went out set after set, 2 sets. Boom, boom. See you later, Bulldogs. Their season was wrecked when Galvin joined.
Galvanised.
It was galvanised, that's right.
You know what? To be fair, he did play good on the weekend. I don't think it was the problem.
He made a couple of big mistakes.
You know why, Billy? He played in his position.
I know. Yeah, I know. But they don't actually have a halfback now because Sexton's gone. So, yeah.
Well, Gus said they're bringing in that Woods next year.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to a Dogs fan yesterday. Very close friend of mine. I've grown up with him my whole life. And he just said, Burden,
back in a minute.
Burden has to be 6 or he has to go because his defense, he's not as fast. Whereas in attack, he's much faster. So, yeah.
So I'm just reading Hazman's message. He said the Dragons v Warriors. Have you seen it, Billy?
No, I haven't yet.
Check the group chat.
Wanker, yeah. Nice. Touch judge. Huge referee, huge ass. I actually wonder who the referees are now. Are those the officials this weekend? I think we've got the officials.
Oh, gee.
Would have been gold if he was on the live stream to say it. It would have been much funnier. It is still funny. It's still freaking hilarious, but I think a huge ass might have a huge ask on the fucking weekend. He's reffing a grand final, so yeah.
What I want to say about Penrith, this is this is their premiership to lose. They were absolutely clinical against the Bulldogs on Sunday, weren't they, Billy?
I mean, yeah, like far out. I got home. I'm like, yes, going to be good game. Going to be good game. The team I'm going for is going to win. Okay. 2-0. All right. Good game so far. Good game so far. Then Penrith scored 2 tries. I'm like, oh, it's looking to get ugly. And then Galvin scored. I'm like, okay, back on. And then boom, try. 36-8 halftime. I'm like, oh fuck. What's going on here?
That's scary.
I think Dragons would have put a better performance on in the finals than that. Had we had the chance.
It's good to see him go out straight sets.
What did you think of that Penrith performance, though, against some big T? They are incredible.
They are incredible. They're a great side. And they haven't got as many coming back as the Broncos this week. The Broncos have got
they got everyone.
Reynolds, Ezra Mann,
Yeah.
Big Jack from the Dragons, Jack Jajewski.
No one combos on the extended bench.
And Xavier Williamson comes in too. So they've got some bigs in. They got some big ins.
Carrigan and Walsh is done. So
Carrigan
might be back next week.
So. Oh, is he?
Yep.
Out for how many weeks?
This week. They got to make
the grand final without him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a great game as well. Both games are going to. It's going to be a great game. Both games this week are going to be great. Yeah, I can't wait for this game actually because
it's going to be a double header at Suncorp too.
I'm not a Brisbane supporter, but I think they can beat the Panthers. Especially with Ezra Mann and Adam Reynolds coming back.
Billy Walters is a big out for him too. He's been in great form.
ACL
12 months.
ACL 12 months, not back to finals next year.
He's been great for him at 5'8".
He has. He's been
I will say, Broncos, they can win, but what Ben Hunt's done for Reece Walsh, right? Adam Reynolds needs to do the same for him as well. If Reece Walsh doesn't get that ball, they're not winning the game. He needs his head every single play because they won't score otherwise. They might, but he's their main threat. He can change the game like that. One click. Boom,
well, here's a stat for you. Reece Walsh, in 7 or 8 attempts, never beaten the Panthers.
Right.
It might be his time, might not be, but I think he's been in supreme form. Like that game against Canberra, like everyone could go on about how much they hate him. People dislike the bloke really badly. I don't really dislike unless you play for Cronulla, but you know.
But it's Nathan Cleary-esque. It's pretty much on the same stratosphere as what Cleary did in the grand final against the Broncos a couple of years ago.
What this game is this weekend is unscripted attack versus scripted attack, right? Broncos, they just go with the flow. They see what they say. They play eyes up. Whereas Panthers, their system. So they'll play their plays, and Cleary has got everything set in place. Like they've got like a full set ready to go every single time. They don't know what they're doing from tackle 1 to 5 at tackle 1. So it's
Brisbane are there to entertain.
Yeah.
While Panthers, they'll adapt to whatever game you want to play with them.
Yeah. And the other against the Dogs, they didn't want to get in the grind, so they just put tries on them because they knew if they got in the grind, it would have been a bit tougher. But I think they still would have overcome it. But the attack that their system attack on the weekend looked so very much clean. Like every try was actually brilliant. Like it was somewhere individual. Yeah, Paul Alamotti and Toto. I mean, they could be the second best combination. Like their power, they're both power wingers.
Big T's the Dogs Junior. How did they let him go?
I don't know. Look, how did we let our juniors go? How did we let Haley Finau and
He's great. I like Paul
And
Alamoni.
Latu,
Yeah,
you know, how did we let them go? You know, but
Paul
we've got
Alamani's
play.
always been good. So, I mean, he's just powerful. Like, you look at the size of him. He's not a tall player. He's not a tall winger. He's just another
big and
Toto.
powerful.
He's like another Toto, but a bit more sizey, a bit more wide. So they've got a strong running winger combination. Even Thomas Jenkins. I mean, I didn't think he was going to get dropped, but he was in great form as well. So, I mean, if they lose one of those wingers, preferably not Toto, because they don't want to lose Toto. He's too big of a player. I mean, Jenkins could fill in do a job as well. So they just man up. They're pretty much the Storm of this decade. I like to think so. I mean, what Ivan Cleary and Nathan Cleary and that Panthers team has been able to do with all the plays they've lost over the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Credit to them. I'm not a fan of Panthers. I never will be. But it's just all praise because, I mean, that the grind it takes to win 5 premierships in a row and not get bored of it. Like, it is truly wonderful to see. I mean,
And they lose players every year.
This will be the closest thing NRL ever sees to the 11 premiership run. That's what I think. I don't think it'll get
over the last, since 2020, 2021, they've lost 26 players. Have gone from their club to somewhere else, you know, like that's almost a full squad. That's right, they're still up there. They've just got the system there, which Gus will put in, which he's putting in at the Bulldogs now. We have a sort of the same system where you can take the player out of reserve grade and slot them straight into first grade, and they play the same player as the player they replaced.
While ever they've got Cleary and Yo, and that's the glue of their team. Cleary, Yo.
Yep. And while Dylan Edwards hasn't been in his greatest form this year, he could just turn it on like that as well because Penrith know consistency. They don't forget consistency. They don't forget the simple game. They know how to play everything. So it is going to be a tough task to beat Penrith.
Big grind to beat Penrith. I think the Broncos can do it actually.
But I'm going to go
Broncos Sharkies grand final. 13 plus. I'm going to go Broncos by 8.
I'm going to go Broncos 1-12. They can't pull any punches on the weekend. They cannot. No. If they pull a punch,
Penrith will love
that. They need to throw the ball because that's the only way you could possibly get past them. So I mean they know how to do it. They let it slip last time. So hopefully they probably learned.
How fit will Adam Reynolds be though?
Yeah, he's
not sure.
had his struggles, hasn't he? But it's just the general. Like he's just a general on the field. He's a smart halfback. He
runs that.
He's probably the very much needed for a game like this because it could get a bit fiery and he's calmer sort of player now than he was a couple of years before when he was a bit younger, and he's a lot smarter. He's always been a smart halfback. His kicking game is great. His general passing play is pretty great as well. So, yeah, I mean, Ezra Mam's on the bench. He could do anything. I mean, they could put Ezra Mam on at halftime and put Hunt at hooker, and Ezra Mam could just score 2 tries like that because that's what he did in the grand final. So they know how to open Penrith up. Yeah. We've seen it. We've seen it already. It's not a different team to 2023. It's almost the same. There's not much change. Really. Yeah, there's not much change in that Broncos team whatsoever. They just need to follow that game plan that they had, but maintain it over the course. That's
are the Broncos stronger with Hunt at 5'8" than Mam?
Yes, for the first half.
Mam's coming back from an injury, so because Hunt and Reynolds, they can get the ball to Walsh.
Yeah,
Mam will go looking for the ball if Walsh. If Mam will go looking for the ball if he starts at 5'8".
Because
Hunt and Reynolds can settle the team down.
I think they need to unlock Walsh in that first half. That's when the damage has to be done. because
Yeah, I think
Harry gets a huge loss in the middle.
Yeah.
He gets through a lot of work.
yeah, he does, and I think that's where Payne Haas will have to be even bigger than he's been this season, which is a big task. He had a calf ankle complaint the other week, or his back or something. He had something wrong with him.
Yeah, he got hip dropped.
Yeah, but he was moving. He was moving still really fast. So he has to. If they want to win, he has to have at least over 170 to 180 meters. He's going to be. He's going to be very instrumental, and I think they need to play through him. I think they need to sometimes maybe put him on an edge and make him hit a hole, just to get defenders attracted to him, so they can create an overlap. I'm not the coach. I'm not smart enough to be the coach, but that's what I would be doing, and hitting the weapons as freaking fast as we can, because Penrith got off the blocks last week, and you don't want that happening.
Panthers are really fast too in their play. They're probably the fastest club in the competition, and you've got to slow that down. And whether you say the referees, they're biased towards the Panthers, and you've seen it week after week. I don't know who's pulling the strings down there at Phillip Street, but I want to see a good game. No referee fuck ups.
Yeah,
I think Penrith will be far too good though. The way they destroyed the Dogs. Yeah, I can't see the Broncos coming close. But it's going to be a huge day up at Suncorp because there's 2 prelims on there.
There are, yes. Broncos and
Knights.
Yeah. Segue. Good segue, Jess. Good segue. Broncos and Knights, up at Suncorp. Yeah. Not that I've seen much of these games, these girls' games this year. Broncos look like a stronger team.
Broncos are just flying, while the Knights
stronger team.
Far too good for the Titans. They won 34-20. They led 18-0 at half time. They were never really troubled. The Titans came back. But, of course, you expect that when the team fighting for the season. But the Knights were always in control of that one. Broncos are the heavy favourites. The Knights, they could trouble them. They've just about said that Jessie Southwell's a done deal at the Broncos. Could be playing her future club here. A bit of spice to it too. Tamika Upton won 2 premierships with the Knights. Robbie Tytzel won a premiership with the Knights. But the young Knights are going very well. Jessie Southwell's on fire at the moment. So is their captain Yasmin Clydesdale. But I think the Broncos will be advancing to the grand final in this one. Make up on fire. I think the Knights will give them a game though. I'm going to go Broncos by 10. Knights will be riding it up to their ears.
Oh, they will, because they're a top side. They're a top 4 side. Well, they are top 4 side. But I'm going to say Melee have fun for a try, because I love Melee. And Broncos to win.
So you think Broncos go to the grand final?
Billy,
what do you reckon? Broncos and the Knights. Do you think the Knights can cause the upset?
Yeah, they can. Whether they will or not, I don't think so. I just think Tamika Upton and Ali Brigginshaw and Garrett Broughton and they just got so much weapons. The comp, sorry, I sound like a dickhead, but the comp is unfair. Like it is an unfair competition. Like you got 2 fucking teams. They're just hoping for the best 2 teams in the grand final, and we always know who the best 2 teams are. It's the freaking Raiders and the Broncos. So it's just boring at one point. It's just the team is it's not competition for those 2 teams. They just walk through the 11 rounds and play in the grand final. Like, I'm hoping to God Knights win or Sharks win. This is where I actually want Sharks to win, because I could not give a fuck about the 2 best. Is your brother
listening?
Well, Roosters went through the season undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, surely you have to implement something to stop the dominance, right? It's like if Dragons went on their 11 premiership run now, it couldn't happen. It couldn't, because the comp is so balanced out everywhere.
Their competition, you could have players come down to your team from a different place for 14, 15 weeks. They should bring in some sort of draft in the women's competition.
Yeah. No, they definitely should, and I think it needs to be implemented as soon as the season ends. I think as soon as next year they should have a draft, but I don't think they will. It is so vital, like that.
Yeah.
The Roosters and the Broncos. I know it seems like I'm jealous. Obviously, I'm jealous. Look at the teams they've got.
You look at it.
I'll read you the Broncos team. Here's to make it up then: Kerry Johnson, Melo Funga, Julia Robinson, Hayley Maddock, Gal Broughton, Ali Brigginshaw, Anetta Nuasala, Jada Ferguson, Brianna Clark, Lauren Dam, Romy Tights, or Keely Joseph, Destiny Brill, Chelsea Lenadusi, Shanesha Sokka, Shalom Sawasu.
You know what? Something about that team is more respectable than the Roosters. I'll tell you what it is. The fact that most of those players started at Broncos. Most of those players were from Broncos in 2018 and from whenever they debuted there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Robinson,
Roosters,
Brigginshaw. Yeah.
So Hannah Southwell going to the Broncos, Jess. What does that mean for Jessie Southwell going to the Broncos? What does that mean for Ali Brigginshaw?
Well, Gal Broughton's going to the Wars, so they see her as a 5'8".
Well,
I don't think she's a 5'8".
Yeah. Gal Broughton's good. I mean, that'll be good for the Warriors, actually.
Yeah.
So
but I don't see Jessie Southwell's a 5'8". She's a halfback.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, she could probably play 5'8". She is a good player, so I guess we'll see. We'll see how she adapts. Hopefully next year's a better comp. This comp's
Jesse,
been
you're making the wrong move. You got to come to the Dragons. Come join your big sister.
That's right. That's right. You have to.
Yeah, the competition's been fun to watch. Because I'm personally a fan of
lingerie.
But for a general fan to watch NRLW, if they watch the Roosters and the Broncos, they're like, okay, well, we know they're the best two teams. They've got the most recognizable players. If you ask a general fan to name a player from the North Queensland Cowboys,
they probably couldn't.
They wouldn't.
Ross Grant Smith. There's two of them.
Yeah.
The sisters.
But like, you know what I mean?
That's right. Hey.
They've got the most recognizable names, and the Roosters bought everyone. They've got
the majority of New South Wales and Queensland players.
Yeah,
in those teams.
Isabel Kelly started there, which is fair.
Then she came to the Dragons and stole Jess.
Yeah,
and Keely,
like ditched us.
Yeah,
and then they've got this big 30 or this big monster on the bench, Amber Hall.
Oh,
who's going to stop her? Mate.
No, that's right.
She's a giant.
Yeah.
She's a New Zealand international.
She took a hit up on Thursday night against Cronulla in round 11, and dead set dropped one of the Sharks players and ran 30 meters off kickoff.
Yeah,
I think she ran over 5 players or something.
It was ridiculous. Like, someone's got to put a stop to it. Like, it has to stop. This year is the last year. I'm not putting it up with it anymore. Otherwise, I won't watch. I'll only watch games with like generic teams where there's no freaking star-studded teams. Whole 17 is freaking brilliant. Like, that is just ridiculous.
Have we got any company goings, Jess?
Well, they said at the presentation night last week who's going. So Pia Tapsell, gone. Alice Gregory's gone.
Okay.
Racine and Jamie Lee McGregor, as expected, gone.
Yeah.
Sophie Clancy, gone.
Are they together?
Yeah, they're married.
Oh, I had no
Didn't
idea.
you know that?
They got married last year.
No, she said her partner, and I'm like, who's her partner? So I didn't know.
And
so
I saw another photo of one of the girls that looked like Bobby Law, but I I'm not certain who that was, but
Like
the
leaving.
only other we've got coming in is Rook Anderson, who's playing in the Shark side this weekend.
She's
Nice.
solid. I think she's a solid player. So, yeah, it should be good.
Anyway.
We might need
Anyway,
one-
Broncos Knights, who do we think?
Broncos.
Broncos, yeah.
I'm going to go Broncos, but the Knights will give them a big showing, I think, up there.
Yep.
And the other prelims on Saturday in Gosford, Big T. It's a standalone game prelim.
Yeah, that looks a bit sad, standalone games for the NRLW, you know what I mean? You look at the crowd, there's nobody there. And they tend to put the people on the camera side of the ground.
And you look at the other stand, there's no one there.
That's right. So they're underneath the camera. So they should be on the other side of the field. They should be on the other side so you can see the crowd.
You know why they do
there.
that? You know why they do that? They don't open that grandstand.
That's exactly right. Exactly. That's why they do it. But they shouldn't. They should put the crowd they've got there on the picture side of the ground. And it'll look a lot better.
Well, there's no one there.
When there's only like 2,000 people there, even if 1,000 people, you know. Yeah, they've got to put them on the opposite side of the ground to make it look better. But I think the Roosters have got this game.
Aaron Aiken did her ACL against the Sharks 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
that could be a good
Any
loss.
other team, that would be a big loss. But they bring in a player like Corbin Baxter, former Origin and Test player. She comes in the 5'8", and Kelleher moves to halfback.
We brought Sammy Bremner back, so they can bring whoever they want in. Yes, Broncos, Roosters in the girls, and Broncos Sharks in the men.
Broncos Sharks are playing good footy.
No chance.
Emma Barron's been their best player all year, but I think if there's going to be an upset, it'd be the Knights Broncos game. I think the Roosters will be too strong. They're humming. Wouldn't it be a record if they went through the entire season undefeated?
Well, it looks like they're going to be undefeated all season because they're the best team.
Yeah.
Like Uncle Nick paid for the best team.
He did. I think the Roosters 13 plus, but they could get some begins though. The Sharks, Quincy Dodd and Nessa Bill on the extended bench, so that they will help if they do come back. I still think the Roosters 13 plus, and I'm going to go Kelly to be an anytime try scorer.
Broncos, Sharks, grand final for women's.
Men or women?
Women's. And Broncos, Sharks
And the men.
for men.
You got the Broncos Sharks double.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Just because I want to see the depression on their face when they lose both the grand finals. I think that is such a better plan, right?
Better
Get your
plan.
hopes
Yeah.
up, and then
Well, they're the
boom.
only teams that have both NRL men and women's team left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer to see the Sharks women's side win than the Roosters. So that's one team I absolutely dislike is the Roosters women's side.
A lot of the Sharks have ex-Dragons in their team. There's probably the most with ex-Dragons.
Well, the Roosters have ex-Dragons as well.
Yeah.
Not as many as the Sharks.
No, the Sharks have a bunch. Sharks have a huge bunch, but
we got a lot of our players from the Sharks before they entered the competition. Same as Canterbury. We got a lot of players from Canterbury as well, and now some of them are going back to Belmore. So
they have a team now.
That's right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, I think at the end of the year, Broncos will win the grand final for both.
Hey, it's a big call, Bill.
Yeah, I like the Broncos. I'm probably barracking for them for the rest of the year for the final series. But most importantly, the New South Wales Cup Grand Final is this weekend.
Yes,
we're going to win.
Our team is in it. $10 tickets to Sunday, Combank Stadium at 3:30, 3:15, around that sort of time. please make your way there. Like, I cannot stress enough. Like, they would love to see a bunch of supporters.
$10 tickets.
Yeah, $10.
Yeah, Billy said, yeah.
It is. I'm going to bring like 3 or 4 mates that don't even watch the Dragons. They just want to go to have fun.
Good.
And
He will be, Mohammed. He will be. He's got a contract. He'll be here.
And my
Won't he,
dad,
Big T?
He will. I like Blocker. Just need to take a few kilos off. Just a few kilos, son.
so get there this Sunday because we need the support.
You can't watch it if you don't have Bar TV.
Yeah, go to the game because it's probably more expensive to buy Bar TV than to go to the actual game. So go make your way there. Come out in numbers at least.
Go and meet Billy.
Yeah, come meet me. I'm fucking. I'm like,
Get on the train. It's a nice train ride out there.
Yeah.
I might be. Yeah,
That's
I might be getting the lift from my dad.
Oh,
my
nice.
dad because he wants to go. So
if anyone wants to go, get in contact with Billy and he'll pick you up on the way through.
I don't know if I have
That's
this
where
much
you're coming
space.
from. What if you come
Drop
from
me off at
Wollongong?
the train station.
Yes. But good luck to the boys.
Yeah. Well,
Bring home the bacon. Bring home the
One-
silverware.
one thing we need to do is just come out and support because the Warriors fans, they'll be
They
there.
always get out there, yeah.
They're
everywhere.
Yeah,
Those guys are everywhere.
Yeah, they are absolutely fucking. Wherever you go, you'll see one Warriors fan. I went to my local shopping center and I saw a guy in a Warriors jersey. I'm like, you're fucking joking.
Well, there you go. There's something for you. If you want to watch the game on Sunday, you can go to Bar TV and get 48 hours. Subscribe for 48 hours for $7. So if you can't get to the game, get onto Bar TV.
Yeah, fair enough.
But if we win this weekend, Big T, you can watch it on TV.
There we
We
go.
will be watching it on TV against the Queensland was the Intrust Cup team.
Yeah.
So they are.
The Burleigh Bears are playing the North Devils in the grand final this weekend up there.
Well, North Devils are a good side.
If
They've
we
been
make
up there
it to,
for a long time.
if we
Yeah.
make it to that grand final, I might go.
You're going to go to the grand
not?
final.
If we make it, why not? Because I've never
Why
been
not?
to a grand final. So,
I have.
yeah. Look, I'm really happy. Some sort of our team had to have success this year, and it wasn't the one we probably wanted. Not the first 2 options, but knock-on effects is not a bad feat to win.
No.
I think we can win this weekend. We just need to take it to them. Just need to give them hell. That's all we can do. So, yeah, good luck to the boys this weekend. I'll be there, and I think we'll win. I think we'll win by 10.
Yeah, nice. I think we'll win by 10 as well, Bill.
Need Captain Cody to get a try.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll be instrumental. He had a big game against us last time, against Warriors last time. So, yeah.
And there's my pet dragon that I got the other week. So,
What's his name?
yeah. His name's Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy. Yeah.
Could I
Anyway.
give him to Max?
Give it to Max. Yeah,
Yeah,
take him to Max. That's right. Yeah, exactly
Bring
right.
Max to become a
And
dragon.
if we win, we'll be there a grand final show next week, Big T.
Well, if we win, it'll be a Sunday show anyway. We'll talk about if we lost, if we get to see any highlights, because the highlights don't come out till the next day. I might get Bar TV for $7. See how I go.
Well, I'm going this weekend. I'm doing a vlog, and I'm going to send it to Donnie. And
Yep.
You should do
Hopefully-
a fire up video like he used to do.
I don't know if that'll be mocking him or not. I might.
Well, ask him. Send him a message.
No, I'll ask about that. But the vlog is
Can I pay you homage?
Tribute.
the vlog is
That's
definitely
right.
coming. That was one of the videos I was talking to Big T about before. I don't know if he knew, but that's what I've been trying to work through.
Good stuff.
And it should be out the same day, just with some
Right,
editing. So
That's
let's go
right,
to
Ian.
the Dragons.
$10
right,
to
that's
watch
what
him
we do.
live at Combank,
Yep.
or $7 on Bar TV. Whatever you want to do. But the atmosphere, if you can get a lot of people there, the atmosphere will be great. They'll get more than the Roosters
Came so
Sharks
close to
game.
having 2 teams there on Sunday because if our Illawarra Steelers girls won, they would have been there too.
Oh, were they? They got knocked out, yeah?
Yeah, they went down 34-22. They were down 26-6 at half time, so couldn't quite come back from that.
It's unfortunate. The games used to be on Fox Sport, but now they're not. So
New South Wales Rugby League sold the rights. That's why.
Yeah. So
because it cost them so much to film their own footage.
Oh, did for sure. All right, guys, is that all we've got to talk about?
Yep.
I think that's about it. If you liked what you're seeing, smash that like button, share, subscribe, share it with all your friends. Everybody you know, share our Mad Dragons podcast. We would love to see you here. Well, it's another year for the Dragons. We've got a grand final coming up on Sunday. If you can get there, get there. If you can't, watch it on Bar TV. As I always say, Jess, Red V's a part of me. Dragons for life. And with everybody saying, come on, Dragons fans.
Fire up.
Thank you very much.
Coco is at Pound's heart, she wears it on her sleeve. As Mustard tells tales of Dragons wins and tune victory. Tony and the MP crew will do their very best. Getting off topic and I digress with a red V on our chest. The Mad Dragon podcast is a sheep of camaraderie, navigating rants down rabbit holes in the land of big red V. And so our paddlers speak the tales and our friendship is our dream. The Mad Dragon podcast,